What's up, guys? It's Daddy from Speedhawk TV, and Game 3 is over. But first off, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and comment if you need to by anything I had to say throughout the whole video, and we'll get back to you. I like a nice little sports debate every now and then. Make sure your phone's on silent. Game's over 120 to 108. First point, you know I had to get to it. LaMarcus Aldridge, you let me down again. Even though you had 18 points, 5 rebounds, you could have had more. They brought you in because Duncan had to leave. Parker goes down, Kawhi goes down. You're the next person up. You're the next man up. You've been the next man up for so long in Portland. Why can't you be the next man up right here in Popovich's system, where you have a better chance to win and to get a ring on your finger? It wasn't because of the money that's the reason why you left Portland. I felt like it's because you wanted to win. Now I'm believing it's on you that you're not winning. Just crazy, man. 120 to 108. Starting off, JaVale McGee, which the person you'll see on my thumbnail. He played pretty good ball to start off, going at everyone. He looks a lot out of shape. He was huffing and puffing on the court. I could clearly see it. Last person up the floor, and they call it trailing. I call it you just tired, and you get down there and they're not even looking for you. But smart strategy nonetheless. Goes down the court, gets a couple of alleys, whatever. He does some JaVale McGee type plays where he tries to come in and do a scoop layup and all that other stuff. Driving from the 3-point line, which one time he actually scored from it or whatnot. I can't knock him on that. And it's just crazy how one person can be a big factor in the end of a game, which Kawhi's not playing, so it leaves a great void. But a person that I did get to see a lot of is Jonathan Simmons, who comes out and drops 14 points. He didn't add anything much else. 1 rebound and a steal, as far as I can see my stats. I can't see assists from right here, but 14 points. And I like Jonathan Simmons' game. He comes out to play. He's very competitive. Everybody knows the story about the $150, and it's just he comes out to play, and I can respect that from him. Aldridge, like I said, not up to par. Danny Green plays hard because he has to be defensively a person that's continuously inside the game. He only has 7 points. Old man Manu comes out with a nutmeg between the legs from David West. I like how Manu plays. He's competing 21 points. David West came out at the beginning of this game. Not David West, apologies. David Lee came out in the beginning of this game, and I was telling the guy, the other Speedhawks, I was like, he's really doing it. There's no better feeling than when you're killing a man in the post, and you know you out finessing him and you're out muscling him because you got to get deeper inside of the post. So I was like, okay, David Lee doing his thing, but after he scored 4 points, He got fired by Draymond, and something happened. Either I wasn't listening to the exact injury, but I know something happened, and they had to put him in a wheelchair, and he was out for the rest of the game. Other than that, Paul Gasol goes out for 12 and 10, but his 12 and 10 was meaningless because he missed so many shots, or he got clamped down by Draymond at times, and he couldn't do both ends of the court. Either he was trying to do something offensively, or they were trying to go with him defensively. So things, when you get to those points, it's hard to keep up with when somebody's going at you on both ends of the court. That's how the Cavaliers beat the Warriors last year. If Curry has to go make his own shot on offense, then he has to come back down and defend Kyrie on the other end. There's no reason. There's no way he can win. And then plus in today's NBA game where it's more zone oriented, all you got to do is give me one pick and roll. If he's not on me, he's going to get on me by the end of this, before the 24 seconds I go on, or before I get my shot off. So that's another thing I think about also is they're working the bigs of the Spurs on both ends of the courts, and then they're going small and they're running them in for a big guy to run up and down that court. It's just not going to cut it. And you get down to the Warriors. Durant 33 points, 10 rebounds. He played amazing when the game was close. It wasn't a bad game. I'm saying it wasn't I feel like we all knew who was gonna win, but the Spurs put up a fight. The Spurs put up a good fight. I think that I want to say they're winning at halftime. I'm not halftime. My bad. They winning in the first quarter, because I was thinking about they said the Warriors have led 76% of the whole playoffs, and I was like, okay, the Spurs kind of cutting down on that right now, and Durant 33 points, 10 rebounds. Draymond Green 10 points, 7 rebounds. He was in foul trouble. McGee comes out with his 16 points with only 1 rebound. So he was just there offensively. Defensively, he never got back. Or LaMarcus Aldridge was shooting the ball from so deep that he was never able to get to the actual rebound. If you get what I'm saying, if Martin is shooting from deep mid-range, posting them up, it's somebody else's obligation to get the rebound on the basket. But he ended up with 16 points. Klay Thompson finally comes out of his slump, and he has 17.6 rebounds. So he finally got his game going offensively. That's something to look forward to in the next round versus the Cavs. Yeah, I'm calling the sweep. And I want to know, is this the first time that Greg Popovich finna get swept? That's the next question that I wanted to ask. Curry comes out, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 steals, and it was a sloppy game for both. I know the Warriors for sure had 6 turnovers in the first half I want to say, and the Spurs come down. They were trading turnovers and everything else, but it stayed pretty competitive. And you didn't hear much from Pop from it because they turn the ball over, it's just a bad game. And then once everybody dialed it down and everybody got into that groove, it was hard enough for the Spurs to keep up. And ultimately, the Warriors pulled off with more than a double-digit lead, and they was able to sustain it down the stretch to the point where Mike Brown had to end up getting his starters out the game for the most part. Unless one they had a little spurt. I mean, the Spurs had a little run, so they had to put KD in the game, and KD scores his buckets and gets to the foul line, and then next thing you know, it's over with. But like I said in my previous video about Game 2, it's up to LaMarcus Aldridge to take over. The Warriors are weak low post. Zaza's not there. JaVale McGee is an accident waiting to happen regardless of his 16 points now. That was defensively. That was offensively what he did. Defensively, this is what I'm trying to get at, where if LaMarcus Aldridge can kill the bigs of the Warriors, everybody except Draymond, you can do some switching, you can do some heat. Lamar go set a pick, now they switch, and then you just push the man, whoever just switched on you deep in the post, and then you work. It's up to LaMarcus Aldridge to finish off what happened, but there's no more. You're down 3-0. Nobody has came back from a 3-0 deficit. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like LaMarcus Aldridge, you had to be that guy. You weren't that guy. You tried to let other people take over, and it's not even trying to let other people take over. You knew the other people had no chance of taking over anyway, and you still let them do it, and you didn't try to be a man. God, dog, be a man. Stop being soft. But that's it. I'm calling a sweep. Next series, Cavs. I'm calling sweeps in both series, so I can just stop trying to give my predictions or whatever. I'm calling sweeps in Cavs versus Celtics series, and I'm calling a sweep in this series also. I doubt even if Kawhi can play down 3-0, they're not going to risk him for the future. He's the future of their team in that franchise, so that's over and done with. It's just. I will have great quality videos when the NBA Finals comes out, because the basketball that we get now is either injuries or the team's not good enough. It's just of the two. So don't forget to like the video. If you got anything to say about the series, its playoffs, or anything sports related, politics, whatever, drop down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got plenty much more coming for you guys. And I'm Daddy Speedhawks. Oh yeah, Speedhawk TV. I'm out.